What's up, Gemini? It's your girl D here with 8th House Energy, here to bring you a quick reading for your Uranus in retrograde energies. Uranus has been in the pre-shadow stages of going in retrograde on since August 5th. It goes into retrograde on the 19th, which is Thursday, and it will be in retrograde until January 18th of 2022. So, we got a little bit of time here all throughout the first half of the winter, right? So between now and the first half of the winter. So Uranus is a planet of surprise. The surprise could be something you want, or it could be something that you definitely don't want. And it's in retrograde in the house of Taurus. Now, Taurus for you is your 12th house, your 12th house. And the 12th house has a lot to deal with karma. It deals with self-undoing. It deals with your hidden support and your hidden limitations, meaning your hidden friends, your hidden enemies. It also deals with inner social conflict. Like I said, the house of self-undoing. All right, so with Uranus in retrograde, the way that it affects us all is whatever external factors are going on around us that change in some type of way, and your external factors are going to have to do with the external factors of the 12th house. Okay, so if something changes, what's going to happen is that external factor that changes is going to have an effect on you internally. And so you may change your perspective or look at something differently. So, maybe you get also, what I want to say too is Uranus has to do with, freedom, rebellion, the anarchist, the renegade, the inventor. It deals with your unique individuality, what makes you you. If you look at our planets in our solar system, if you look at our galaxy, or not our galaxy, but our solar system, Uranus is a planet that's tilted on its axis, and I believe it spins counterclockwise, where the other planets spin clockwise. I'm not sure about the counterclockwise part, but I know it does. It tilts sideways. So just to give you an idea of when we say, your uniqueness and your one of a kind and your rebelliousness and your renegade in you has to do with where Uranus is in your chart. So look at your natal chart and find out where Uranus is in your natal chart, and that'll also give you an idea of where these energies will pop up. And the sign that they're in are going to represent the characteristics that they'll manifest in. And the house that it's in, is where, that area of your life where you will see, those surprise, or where you may feel like you may want to rebel, or go against the grain, so to speak, swimming upstream, that type of energy. So an example, because we're dealing with the 12th house energies, an example could be, for example, maybe, you decided you wanted to do something nice for someone, and maybe you doing something nice for someone, maybe you wanted to give somebody some money. Maybe somebody came to you and said, damn, I'm really messed up, I don't have any money, I need money to do A, B, and C. And you felt compassionate for this person, and like, say this person did you wrong, right? This person did you wrong, and you guys separated. Say this person ghosted you, right? This person comes back around now because they're in desperate times, desperate measures. And you decide, okay, I'll help you out. What could very well happen is once Uranus goes in retrograde. Okay, so let me start the story again. Somebody did you dirty, right? You could have been in a relationship with someone. It could have been a family situation. Don't matter. This person did you dirty, and then they just bounced, right? After they did what they did, y'all had an argument or whatever, and they were very nonchalant about it. They didn't care. They got caught out there, and you had an argument, and you cut them off, and y'all stopped speaking. This person didn't apologize, nothing like that. Let's say, some time goes by, and they reappear in your life. Their purpose is to take advantage of you again, but the thing is that they're going through, problems because they shitted on everybody else, and so now they want to come back to you because they know that you did them right. And so they figure, okay, who would help me? Who would be on my side? Who cares about me? And so they remember the love you showed them, and so they come back around. And so, as a result of this person leaving your life, you have freedom now. You're free. You know, you got this person out of your life. At first, you didn't look at it as that because they ghosted you. But now you realize now that they're gone, things are better. Your life has gotten better. So you've gotten a sense of freedom and independence. They don't live in your house no more. So now here they come back around. And they're looking for help. You know, they may come back around, hey, how you doing? I ain't seen you in a long time. But their life is all screwed up. They're looking to see what they can get from you. So, you know, this person may say, you know what, I'm down and out. I don't have no place to stay. And you know, you may feel sorry for them. You may be like, okay, let bygones be bygones. Because they may have come to you on that. Well, let's let bygones be bygones. I'm sorry for what I did. I want us to reconnect. I want us to rekindle our relationship. Yeah. So now here they come back into your life. And now all of a sudden, now that you said, okay, let's just be cool, let's move on. And you're like, okay, they're like, okay, cool. So now all of a sudden, you don't have a problem doing for them because you didn't before. So now you're like, okay, now that we've squashed everything I'm going to do for you, you know, if you come to me. Naturally, they know that. So they come to you and tell you, oh, I need a place. So you open up your home. You say, you know what, you family, come on in. I'll let you stay with me. And then they come in and they just start eating you out of house or home. They become very disrespectful. Your house is all crazy. You know, y'all getting into arguments because they doing shit that's clearly disrespectful. The shit they was doing before. Which is why you stopped dealing with them before. And so they doing it again. And so now Uranus is in retrograde. You're thinking like, damn, why did I let this person back in my house? You know what I mean? Why did I let this? I don't know. For some of you who watch Love and Hip Hop, I'm talking about the situation with Rashida and her family and her sister. Rashida's a Gemini. So this is a prime example where her sister will only call her when she needed stuff, when she needed money, and then other than that, she'd be gone or whatever. And then her sister and her kids come to the house and, you know, Rashida being good, like, yo, we family, we need to squash the beef. But watch what happened. Watch what happened. I guarantee you her sister and her kids is going to be on some bullshit. And they're going to be right back in the same situation where she was like, damn, I should have never. Watch, I'm telling you. It's a situation similar to that for those of you who watch Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Similar to that. Now, let's see. It could also be a situation about you where, you know, you may have, or you, okay, we could talk about the good person and the bad person, the good Gemini, the bad Gemini. It could be that a bad Gemini took advantage of someone. On the flip side of the situation, they knew what they were doing. They took advantage of this person. And now, you know, they took advantage of this person, ghosted them, took advantage of some other people, ghosted them. The one person that they took advantage of, though, was somebody who really cared about them. And they knew this person cared about them. But because they was on their bullshit and they didn't care about nobody else, they was just looking at it, oh, like, you sweating me. I know you want me, you know, but you can't have me because I got other people checking for me. You know, I ain't trying to settle down with you. You're not my type. You're not my style. But this person generally loved them. So they, you know, ran through this person, did whatever, and, you know, then ghosted them and said, okay, I got what I need from you. Thank you. But I'm going to move on to somebody else better over here. So they go be with this other person. And this person turns out to be a fucking nightmare. Everything that they did to you, they did to this person and some. And so now Uranus is in retrograde and this person is like, damn, why'd I shit on that person? Yeah, they may not have been my type, but we could have at least been good friends because this person was looking out for me. They did for me. They genuinely cared for me. You know what I'm saying? And now they with somebody who, you know, is doing them dirty and ×3. And so now they're in regret. So that type of energy, you know, either of those scenarios could be what you could be dealing with. Or it could be people around you, but it may be you. So just be careful when you taking people back. Because, you know, the universe is going to tempt you and test you. You know, especially if it's people who are karmic. Meaning you were supposed to get rid of them. And you know you don't want to take nobody back who got bad karma. Because not only are you trying to get your good karma, the universe is going to test you before they give you your good karma. They want to give you your good karma, but if you take this person back who did you dirty, not only did they do you dirty in the past, they coming back to do you dirty again, and then on top of that, whatever negative karma they got coming to them is going to come right to you. So, for example, with that situation with Rashida and her sisters, now she made up with her sisters and all that, but you know what, her sisters, they probably ain't got no place to stay, or they probably got bills up the yaya or legal issues, and now, you know, what they're going to do is a month or two might go by, and then all of a sudden they're going to spring it on Rashida and let her know what's going on. And then, you know, Rashida going to try to be the good family member and help them out. But in reality, this shit was all planned. Got to be careful. You know, Pisces, Your 12th house rather deals with the house of hidden enemies. So people pretending to be your family and being good to you and being your friends, but in reality they out to get from you, or they out to take advantage of you or shine off of your energy. Let's see what the universe has to say. That was a very good example. I'm glad I thought of that, because that's exactly what some people might be dealing with. So be careful of people coming back around who did you dirty. You ain't got to be mean or nasty to them, but don't be extending yourself to these people, putting yourself in a position of lack, to help these people out, when in reality they got some other shit going on they ain't telling you about. You see what this say? This is exactly what I'm talking about. Be here now. As in, don't focus on the past. Them people from the past that did they dirt, let them rot in they shit. You know what I'm saying? Because basically they're coming back looking for help, because they done did everybody else dirty. Alright? So now they coming back looking for some help from people that they know, who loved them from day one. And they had no beef with them, but they just took advantage of these people, and they took advantage of these people's love. Alright? So it could be family members and it could be lovers. Alright? Or best friends. The ones that you cut off, keep them cut off. And we're going to get you an e-card, and we're going to wrap this up, because like I said, it's going to be very short. So again, just keep in mind with Uranus energy, whatever external factors are going on around you, it's going to make you internally change the way you look at things, because of how people around you are acting and responding. So let's see what the e-card is going to tell you, and then we'll wrap up this real quick reading. What do we got for Gemini? What do they need to know in reference to this Uranus retrograde energy? Now, also keep in mind, good things can come too. Surprises, good surprises, because Uranus is about surprise. So it could be good surprises. As in, maybe these people, with this situation with Rashida, maybe her family members, they reunite and things like that. And then maybe her sister or one of her daughters hits the lotto. Oh, you know what I'm saying? So it could be it could be anything, but you just don't know with Uranus. It's going to be a surprise though. It's going to catch you off guard, though. You just don't know how. Now, you got, what is this? Bunny Hop Jive? Bunny Hop Jive. Let's see what that's all about. So, Bunny Hop Jive says, whoever said you had to do it alone. It's T for two time. Friendships, partnerships, even partyships are bounding your way. It's a time to join hands and do-si-do with your sisters and bros. Togetherness brings miracles now. So like I just said, in that situation with Rashida and her sister, it could turn out positive. It could turn out that, her sister gets her life together and they have a real serious, deep connection. Her sister may come into some luck, because she's around Rashida, and maybe she hits the lotto and now everybody's good, or, it could be something positive that comes out of it. So, you do have to consider and take into consideration the situation. Now, it does not mean take somebody back who did you dirty, hoping that, things will change for the best. And it did say sisters and bros. So for some of you, it's about, your friends, or it's about your brothers and sisters, your siblings. Because, Gemini rules siblings. It rules sisters and brothers. It rules auntie, uncles, cousins, that type of thing. I don't know, 'cause I know Sierra's having the same problem. I don't know if Sierra's a Gemini or she got a major Gemini placement, but she's having the same type of situation. But yeah, so Bunny Hop Jive. So, it's like, hopefully things will turn out for the best, okay? But use your discretion. If you sense that this person is on some BS, or these people are on some BS, then you have to do what's best for you. And if you allow them back in and things turn out great, wonderful, beautiful, God bless you. If you like it, I love it. I hope you get more of it. But if it turns out to be crap, just know that should be the final straw with you and this person, because how many times they going to keep doing dirt? You know what I'm saying? And you're going to allow them to come back. So with that being said, just wanted to give you some general examples of how Uranus in your 12th house, while it's in retrograde between now and January, how it could manifest in your life. Some general examples. It doesn't have to be exactly what I said, but look up the energies of the 12th house. See what resonates with you as far as what's going on. And again, it's the energy of being free. Uranus is about being free. So prior to, so when Rashida was, being there for her sister, You know, it was like, okay, the only time you call me is when you want something. So the sister didn't like that or whatever, so they, you know, they stopped speaking. And so now, you know, because Rashida spoke her mind about it, she was free from that. She was free from someone calling her all the time only for something when they wanted something. And so now when she takes her back, we will see as the story goes on, for those who watch, if her sister is going to be a part of her life, or if she's going to, you know, express some concerns about what may be going on if things are not going well, or if things are going well. All right, so that's what I got for you guys. Again, this is just a general read, give some general examples of what you may experience in reference to the energies of the 12th house and Uranus being in retrograde there for you at this time. If you need a personal read, I'm at 8thhouseenergy@gmail.com. I wish you guys the best, and I'll talk to you later.